Where it all began, chat.
Quack. Quack.
What is this?
Goodbyes hurt the most when the memories we have created are the brightest. The upside is that, later on, that pain will crystallize into the most beautiful, warm lights that will always carry us through any darkness.
Thank you, Quada. That's very on point. What is this? I don't recognize this chat. Once upon a time, there were 3 little eggs. 3 little siblings. Full of life, they were happy to live. They loved playing with each other and fell asleep at night while hugging each other. They didn't know the reason of their existence. They didn't know anything about themselves. But they knew they had each other, and it was all that mattered. It wasn't an easy life they were living, but they had each other and everything was fine. Full of love, they were kind souls at heart, mischievous souls. They were having fun playing pranks together on their caretakers. Sometimes it was just playing hide and seek with them, finding all the best places to hide in these big white rooms that were mostly empty. Some other times it was just taking some pencils and drawing on the walls with them. And you may think what little devils they were, but these 3 little eggs were always trying their best to make their caretakers happy. And they did everything they wanted to do. And they did everything they wanted them to do. Being an experiment wasn't an easy life for them. Each day, they had to go through several batteries of tests. Sometimes painful, sometimes not. Sometimes they swore they could hear a strange crackling sound, and the test always immediately stopped, and the people running around them were frantically trying to find a way to heal them. Eventually, they were put to sleep and woke up feeling all right again. Being an egg wasn't an easy life. But despite how hard it was, the bedroom of these 3 little eggs was always filled with laughter. After all, they were only full of love to give. These 3 little eggs were slowly discovering life. All 3 of them loved flowers very much. The first one loved poppies. The second one loved cornflowers. And the last one loved red-colored saplings. One fell in love with music and playing instruments after a specific test, studying reactions to sound. Another one fell in love with the snow after a specific test, studying reactions to cold environments. And the last one dreamed of living in a castle someday, after stumbling upon some fairy tale books for children. Life wasn't easy, but they started having dreams and were full of hope. One sinister day, their caretakers didn't show up. It was other people instead. People who looked almost the same, but wore different clothes. Because of their blank faces, it was impossible to guess what they could be. Thinking of what were their intentions. Oh, let me backtrack. It was impossible to guess what they could be thinking or what their intentions, or what were their intentions. But something felt wrong. Next thing these little eggs knew, they were separated from each other. Feeling lost, they felt anxiety. Overcoming them. A sense of dread filled them, wondering if it was time for them to start panicking or not. But brave little eggs they were. They just kept following these strange persons. Eventually, they were led into very small rooms. Very tiny and cramped ones. They got put into little glass cages, and they were able to go out, of them by themselves. Surely, it was just another test, right? They were used to it. Everything was going to be fine. The strange, blank figures, although faceless, seemed to stare at them for a few seconds, completely silent and without a word. They turned their backs and started to leave the rooms. They closed the access to it, and silence filled the rooms even more. And then the little legs started waiting. They waited, full of hope. These people would come back for them. They waited. They waited. They waited. No one came. The days passed by. Each day felt harder than the previous one. Each day felt more lonely. The hunger was unbearable, being more and more painful each day. Eventually, they started giving up on hope to be found. But sometimes, you shouldn't give up hope. Sometimes, you shouldn't let hope go away. On a bright day of spring, flowers were blooming. The wind was humming a soft melody. On April 15th, 2023, A little egg was found in an attic. A month later, a plane crashed. 5 French speakers survived on May 16th, 2023. Another little egg was found inside of a wall. Some months later, a detective walked into a room. A journal was found on August 30th, 2023. It was too late for this little one. The first 2 survived, and despite how hard it was to survive on this island, they were still happy to live. They had dreams and kept hoping for a better future with their newfound adoptive families. But for some strange reason, they couldn't recall all that happened to them. Their memories were wiped, forever lost, but still, they could feel that something was missing. They never knew what exactly. The 2 survivors became sisters again. They didn't know why, but both felt a connection with each other. Both felt very attached to memories. At the end, they never really forgot hope. Palm? Palm! Dapper! Dapper! Palm? Riches? Dapper? Palm, Dapper, I remember everything, the adventures. Everything, hello? Hello? Oh. Oh, yeah. I guess I'd forgotten. How long has it been since they've been gone? Yes. Yes, my memory still hasn't fully recovered, eh? If I keep forgetting that. How long has it been, Palm? Weeks? Months? I can remember, but I still miss you guys. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time I move on too. Well, yeah, it's decided. I'm peacing out. Later, guys. Keep an eye on the house for me. See ya. I'm dipping. I got places to be, and unfortunately, you guys can't follow me where I'm going. Later. Huh. No, I'll always have those pictures with me. Alright, Mocha, you keep an eye on the house, and, you stay here too, Ensami. See you later, Bouncy. And, unnamed slime, guess what? The house is yours. You guys own it. Woo! Alright, you guys are now under new management, just for the record. So, good luck with that. I'm moving on. Same thing with you. Birds, pelican, mushroom cows, later. Later, you guys, too. I'm gonna miss you guys. Bees, always hated you. You scare me. Let's see. What else am I forgetting? Keys. No, I got everything. Alright! I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Sayonara. Yeah. Only one more place to see. Make that 2 more. Goodbye, little ones. I really wish I could have seen you one more time. Goodbye, chair. Man, you were such an awesome chair. I'm gonna miss you. One hug for the road. Never got to make those chairs for Dapper and Palm. Oh well. Maybe next time. Never got to finish you. But maybe you'll still work. Oh. You want to join me? Oh, fudge. That's a little bit of a problem. It should still be completed enough, but I just need one little thing. Perfect. All right. Right here should do it. Oh. Now I just gotta wait. And eventually, it'll work. Goodbye, little ones. Goodbye. Goodbye, home. I'm gonna miss you. Goodbye, chair. I'd give you a hug, but I think I'm too sad. I'll give you one anyway. I never got to make one for Palmer Dapper. Oh. This is it. I'm gonna miss this place. I never got to finish this room. Should still work though. Right about here should do it. I'm gonna miss you, little ones. I wish I'd been able to see you one more time. You ready, ghosties? I think it's time. I think it's time for us to go home. Come on, guys. Let's go. Huh? Wait a minute. If I'm here, then does that mean...
In the sweet despair, I find something true that I like. I won't stress you, dear. pretending that nothing has changed. Time is my only escape. I know that I lost you that night. I know that you've already left me. Anger won't bother me now. There's no one to blame for your love. In this way